Weights and Downer. You or someone you know has lost the ability to earn a living because someone put the company interest before their well-being. In times like these, there's one firm who has handled hundreds of catastrophic and lost earning cases. Before you settle fast with a company's attorney, give Weights and Downer a call. 985-876-0870. Weights and Downer. Let us fight for your rights.
Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health Systems Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda.
Celebration tonight. The world knows him as Vernon Norwood, and we all know him as Tootie. Please welcome the man of the hour, gold and bronze medalist in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, and in the 2024 Paris Olympics, gold and silver medalist and world record holder in the 4x400 mixed relay and Olympic record holder in the men's 4x400 relay, our hometown hero and Olympian, Vernon Tootie Norwood. At this time, would everyone please rise for the invocation given by Pastor Ron Bias. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors presented by the Morgan City High School JROTC, the Pledge of Allegiance led by Mr. Clarence Robinson, and the national anthem sang by Patterson Mayor Rodney Brody.
Before we pray, I'd ask you in advance to just say a couple of things. Don't panic. I was taught by my theological mentor to stand up, speak up, and shut up. As I thought about this occasion, I couldn't help but think about a passage of scripture from the Gospel according to John. Some of you know as St. John. John 1:47, they were having a conversation about Nazareth. And the conversation went, a question was asked. Can anything good come out of Nazareth? And as I thought about that, I thought about Hurricane Katrina. And I asked myself, can anything good come out of Katrina? Well, not only did something good come out of Katrina, but someone great came out of Katrina. And you know, greatness is something that's not given to you. It's something that you earn. And certainly Tootie has earned his. And the thing about greatness is it starts out as ordinary. So all it is ordinary at its very best. The other day when they medaled in the Olympic Games, When they came out of the starting blocks, they were ordinary. And when they finished, they were great. And because of that, the city of Morgan City is great. The parish of St. Mary is great. State of Louisiana and the good old USA is great because of something great that came out of Hurricane Katrina and has now claimed us as his own. And we want to thank you for that, Tootie. We appreciate you. Let us bow our heads. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you, O God, as we come on this afternoon for this joyous and this celebratory occasion. We thank you, Lord, for all of those who travel near and far. Father, we ask, O God, that you grant them traveling grace back to their prospective places of residence. But while we are here, let us celebrate in the spirit of unity. And when all is said and all is done, we want to make sure that we give you all of the credit, all of the praise, all of the honor, and all of the glory. Father, we pray that the food that we're about to receive, that it be blessed, that it be sanctified, that it be nourishing to our physical bodies as you are to our spiritual. We even ask, O God, that you bless the hands that prepared it. In the name of Jesus, amen.
What time? March! Colors, halt! Left, face! Present, colors!
You want to put your hands over your hearts, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say thus that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Last night, the Morgan City Mayor and Council approved the proclamation to make today, September 25th, Vernon Tootie Norwood Day. So happy Tootie Day to you. And at this time, we're going to get Mayor Lee Dragna up here to present Vernon with the official proclamation. Ms. Charlotte, you may want to come up here too, because we have one for you also.
So it's pretty impressive to have a gold medal, right? But it's really impressive to have 4 medals. And for a very humble person, right, and a great mother, right, which he says all the time too. And I meet her on the street, and I meet her at Walmart, and I meet her everywhere else, and she comes up to me and hugs me, right? So it's like having another mom too. So the city did say last night is Vernon Tootie Norwood Day, and we did give these to his mom last night, but I said I need them back because I gotta frame them for you. So we hurried up and got them framed really nice, and one for each of y'all to put in your homes. And they have the little key to city on them too. And we just want to say from the city that we're very proud of you. Even though you're an old guy running, with the young guys. Hopefully you can keep doing it.
Hope so.
Because I definitely can't do it, right? So we need you to represent us, right?
Of course.
And we want to appreciate it. We want to tell you how much we appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
We'd also like to recognize Tootie's family that's here with us tonight. Miss Charlotte Ray, who is Tootie's mother. I think she's up here right now. Tootie's brothers in attendance tonight are Travis Ray and Curtis Ray. Travis's son, Tamaj. Not able to be here tonight is his brother, Gregory Ray. And we'd like to welcome Tootie's girlfriend, Miss Samantha Dirks. So welcome all of you. Next on the agenda, I would like to call Senator Robert Alain to the podium for a special presentation.
Good evening. My name is Robert Allen, and I have the distinct honor of serving you as your state senator in this district. It is also my distinct honor in presenting two, one from our governor, one from our state senate. Governor Landry cannot be with us tonight. He is dealing with some post-hurricane relief meetings, but he did want me to read his commendation for you. I, Jeff Landry, Governor of Louisiana, do hereby commend Vernon Norwood for his successful career and his outstanding representation of Louisiana and the United States of America at the Paris Olympics. Louisiana is extremely proud of you for your accomplishments. Next, I have a proclamation, a resolution from my office in the state senate, and I'm going to read the whole resolution because this is etched, as you have etched your name in the history books, this resolution will be etched in Louisiana's history and will forever be known in the state capitol. To commend Vernon Tootie Norwood on winning a gold and silver medal at the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. Whereas Vernon Norwood, a Louisiana native, has exemplified extraordinary talent and dedication throughout his illustrious career in track and field. Whereas Norwood was raised in New Orleans and moved to Morgan City, Louisiana in the 7th grade following Hurricane Katrina. Whereas it was Norwood's junior year of high school when he first discovered his talent for track and field. And whereas Norwood developed his skills during high school and later attended South Plains College before becoming a national champion at Louisiana State University, where he collected NCAA indoor and outdoor titles in the 400-meter dash. And whereas Norwood's accolades continued beyond his collegiate career, where he showcased his talent at the professional level after turning pro in 2015 and went on to win many championships. Whereas after dedication to the sport, Norwood's skills in track and field were displayed on a larger scale when he competed in the Olympic Games, the world's foremost sports competition. Whereas Norwood represented the United States at the 2020 Olympic Games in Tokyo, competing in the 4x400 meters men's relay and the 4x400 meter mixed relay, earning gold and bronze medals respectively. Whereas this year, Norwood represented the United States for the second time at the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. And whereas while in Paris, Team USA, consisting of Norwood, took home a silver medal in the 4x400 meter mixed relay. And whereas only days later, Norwood's relay leg helped the USA to their third men's 4x400 meter gold medal in a row, with an Olympic record time, 2 minutes 54.43 seconds. Whereas Norwood's journey from New Orleans to reaching the pinnacle of success in his field serves as an inspiration to countless individuals embodying the values of hard work, perseverance, and excellence. Therefore, be it resolved that congratulations are hereby expressed to Vernon Tootie Norwood on the occasion of winning a gold and silver medal at the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. Signed, Senator Robert Otten. And finally, before I hand these over, I want you to know from the bottom of my heart how proud we are of you. You've made your country, your state, and your community proud, and I want to say thank you.
And there are a series of videos for your entertainment that will help you get to know the real Tootie.
Downing in 3, Hall in 4, last year's runner-up Norwood in 5, Glass is in lane 6. Outstanding field of 400, 4 from the final from a year ago and here again tonight. And going through that opening 200 in 21:31 is Najee Glass of Florida. It is Glass. Norwood. LSU with Vernon Norwood, last year's runner-up. And check out his blocking.
Robinson, Morley, Stewart, Norwood, Hudson, Smith, Morley. Smith, Houma, running Norwood, Tiger, Olympians, Trevor Stewart, Elbow track.
means a lot to me. I'm born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. I moved to Morgan City, Louisiana as well. So just being from Louisiana, representing LSU on this stage, it carries me through a lot. And just being there, having that pride in Louisiana and representing LSU, it's no better feeling in the world because we have a significant amount of athletes that come from that university. And congratulations to Mondo on the world record. We all knew he was going to do it again. but it means a lot to me being from Louisiana.
The team?
I think it started off Friday throughout the mixed relay when we got the world record in the silver. And I think a lot of athletes, we just feed off each other's energy. We were supporting each other throughout the entire game, supporting every sport, every bit of the race. So we watched everything in the team lounge at the USA House. So we were just being very supportive, and the energy was contagious. I give a shout out to the entire Team USA. They did a great job, representing themselves and putting us on where we need to be at.
Any further? Oh, right here.
Hey, Stephanie Epstein from Sports Illustrated. Vernon, this is for you again. Can you tell us what your individual strategy race plan was here today?
Sorry if you answered this already. My strategy was just to go out and compete because I had Matt Huston-Smith, who was the silver medalist here, so I knew he was going to be a very tough challenge for me. So I raced him a lot this whole year, last year, and everything. So I knew exactly what he was going to do. So my job was just to be myself, and I knew I had a lot left in the tank from yesterday to today. So I felt good, and I went out there and I did my best for Team USA.
Be with these amazing people, it just felt great.
And Vernon, I mean, this is only the second games where that race of yours was even contested. And in the heat, you go out, world record, and then you end up medaling as well. How did it feel?
It felt real good. Like, it was an overall great effort from this group here. And we did an extreme job in breaking the world record, 6 silver medalists. So I'm extremely proud of this group, because for myself, we are all like extremely happy for the effort that we put out.
I want to hear the origins of Tootie.
Oh, wow. Okay. Like when your teeth start coming in, he only had 2 on the side. And I used to call him 2. But by them watching The Facts of Life, they just started calling him Tootie.
In his junior year, Norwood went out for track. He dazzled head track coach Denver Chapman in his first practice.
We was running 3 300s. I told him to told other guys, keep him at 42 seconds. Vernon, I said, Vernon, you do yours at 45 because you're just coming from basketball. So when Tootie ran his first 300, he ran in 32 seconds. I said, whoa. I knew he was something special.
Norwood would go on to win championships at South Plains College and LSU. Then he would get to compete in the Tokyo Olympics. Travis Ray remembers when he got the news about his brother.
All tales came out. It was all tale of joy. For me, for my family, it was all tale of joy, man. It was a great moment.
In the Tokyo Games, Norwood would be part of Team USA's gold medal 4x400 men's relay team and anchored the American bronze medal 4x400 mixed relay team, bringing pride to his former high school coach.
I'm a very passionate dude, and I'm a grown man, but I cried.
Vernon, thank you so much for sitting down with me. I'm such a big fan. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I'm such a big fan. Yeah. So, if you wasn't running track, then what would you do? Ping pong. Let's play some ghost ping pong. Oh, man, you funny. If you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with your extra time? Yeah, probably eat cereal. If you was a cereal, what type would you be? Frosted Flakes. Give me your best Tony the Tiger impression. You're great. What takes up way too much of your time? Females. Ooh, you're scandalous. I'm joking. What do you wish that you know more about? Aliens are real. It might be, though. They ain't gonna never tell us, though. But we get all these alien movies, so they gotta be coming from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So they hiding it from us. I know they are. I don't think so, dude. You with the jazz music?
Oh, I love it. I love the saxophone. I just love jazz, period.
Continue your trumpet right now. Play me a tune. Go ahead. What would title best describe your life?
Godfather.
So you are my boss.
I can't speak on that. I plead the fifth. I'm joking.
Hit me with your best Forrest Gump.
Life is like a box of chocolate. That's it. That's all I got.
What trend do you hope comes back?
Maybe people used to wear clocks around their neck, like Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav, yeah, boy. That was really good. Now you got me acting out my character, man.
Vernon, you really are the world's greatest.
Yeah.
Come on, gone. You know your people about to see you on TV, right? My boy had no fresh cut, and he just gonna slide on us. I mean, I got a cut last week. Whoa. Boy, you in the spikes early, huh? I feel like I'm taking longer than my mama. It's kind of cold out here, too. I said I had a dream, I told 3. Very hard, he chose me. What's up, dog? Good luck to you. You know y'all boys lucky I ain't out there. You know what I mean? I could be a 2-lap demon now.
Yeah, you get a great pace here for 500.
Nah, I can make it to 6. I can make it to 6. Okay. It's gonna be a good little day at the crib. G2, y'all from here. This is a homie for y'all. Yeah. How you doing? All right now. All right, man. Kyrie, man, take your hat off. Maybe we'll see the green hair. If I had hair, you know what color I dyed? Purple. I can see hair? Sleep? Oh, yeah. That's what I thought. Nah, I'm mic'd up, bro, so watch what you say. It's hard trying to spike up on the turf. I'm not going to play soccer or football. The meet started already? Hey, I need a PB. I need one too. That boy got a big bubble jacket, huh? It's cold. How you say your last name? Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck.
Shit, I need more than luck. I need guard. I see you got your new kit. I'm always locked in. I wish I was running the 200 today, unlike some people. What's up, dog? All the best to you. See you at 300. I'm shook, man. I'm nervous. I view here, I know it's a bad thing. What? It's a joke. It's a joke. Hello. I'm going to clock in. Nerves is normal. Now, if you scared, that's different. Trying to get locked and loaded, boy. Boy, Ross at the tone. Oh, I'm scared, dog. I need an 8, I'm sorry.
1?
Yeah. How many we need?
Both hit. All right, next 400, let's start getting together here. Bring all your stuff. Bring your basket out there.
Man, my bag bigger than the basket. See you again, boy. All right, man. Hey, that's what I thought. Set the tone. Yeah. That's how you set the tone. That's how you set the tone. 4486. Made my move a little bit too late. My ball was cooking me. It was already cooking me. Not bad. 4486. We 5 weeks out of the Olympic trial, so I take that effort today. We're solid against a great field, and we're going to keep moving forward and chop it down the bricks.
What's your peak condition weight?
165. That's my race weight, 165. So I usually bounce between 165 to 170. Everybody got a different philosophy because, see, I'm naturally slim lean. Right. I'm never going to get over 172, but, you know, training for that 400 is different. Like, people was like, when I ran the 43, the semi-final around the football folks, somebody was like, dang, you got enough left? I said, I'm going to show you. All training is different, man. You got to really prepare yourself in your body because, you know, it's going to hurt that first month. You know, you just got to take care of that body, man. I'm drinking about a gallon of water a day, beet juice. I'm on it all, man.
But you ain't eating no McDonald's, are you?
I ain't gonna lie, though. When I go to Europe, now look, I go to Europe, I get that McDonald's in Europe, though.
You see what I'm talking about?
It's a desperate night. The food ain't really cracking on nothing. I'm gonna hit that McDonald's, man. I ain't hitting that McDonald's on no regular Ocho. Look, they call me Vicho because we both ball, right? I ain't getting that McDonald's, man.
My body's immune to that. Like, my race weight is like 220.
Hey, man, one thing I admire about you, boy, you got that confidence that God talk about in the Bible, boy. I respect that.
At this time, I want to let our next speaker introduce himself. So come on up and introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. I'm not Vernon Norwood. My name is Michael Wilkerson, and I'm a junior at Market City High School. I was honored to read this essay in the video titled The Way Out. It was written by Vernon Norwood in 2019.
The Way Out by Vernon Norwood. Where I grew up, only a small percentage of people make it out. It's probably the roughest, most notorious part of New Orleans. There are guys who can vouch for me on that, who can tell you all about how I came up and where I come from. When I go back there these days, people tell me I am a neighborhood hero. They say guys look up to me and that I paved the way for others because I made it out. I was in a very rough place, but track and field was my way out. Growing up, I was one of the worst persons. I have no problem admitting it. There are things that I've done that I'm not proud of, a lot of bad things. But if people saw me at my worst, then saw me now, they'd see how I changed my life. As a teenager, I loved to do things like fighting, criminal activity, stuff that excited me when I was young. I was living with no conscience. I didn't care about any type of consequences during those days. It happened, and people can judge me for it if they want, but it is what it is. I don't judge others because everyone has done something in the past. All I can ask for God to forgive me so I can clean my spirit. I was the youngest of 3 older brothers, and what helped me in the end was I learned from their mistakes. It opened my eyes quicker than what they had to see. I knew there was much more to life than stuff I was doing. I grew up rough, having to get things on my own. I try any way possible just to have it. I know what it's like to skip a meal too. Many times as a kid, I didn't eat until 11 p.m. at night. You know how people say they're fasting? That they're just going to have coffee instead of a meal? We didn't call that fasting. We called that starving. The things I've been around, the stuff I've been exposed to at a young age, people can feel traumatic about. But I look back at it now as a blessing. I don't let it define me. It's a reason I stay humble no matter where I go. I always know where I came from. It's useful when it comes to track and field, where some athletes complain about everything. There are guys who had everything growing up, who still have more opportunities than they can dream about, but they make so many excuses. Then you see people with nothing. They make it happen in this sport. Athlete with no sponsors, people with jobs. They do it because it's what they love to do. Later on in life, when I have kids, I know I'll raise them not to complain. Being in the situation I was in, you realize quickly there's somebody out there in this world worse than you. So you need to get on it and stop making excuses. I always tell people, I didn't choose track and field. It chose me. In Louisiana, it's mostly football and baseball that people do. So track and field is a small sport. It was only in my junior year of high school that I first knew I had a talent for it. I was playing basketball at the time, but one day the football coach noticed my speed and tried to get me to take up football. I told him it wasn't for me, so he told me I should run track. The next year, I finished third at my state meet over 400 meters, running 46 something, but I was disqualified after stepping on the line. That meet was hosted by Louisiana State University, and because my result was white, they were the only big college to take notice of my performance. I went to junior college the next year at South Plains and ran 45.72 seconds for 400 meters, which got a lot of attention elsewhere. But by then, my heart was already at LSU. I enrolled there in 2013, and it's where I've been based ever since, long after I turned pro in 2015. My coach, Dennis Shaver, is a great guy, probably the best I put in my corner. He's there to listen, to help. We have a good time, we get things done, but he knows how serious I am when it comes to training. I want to get better, to progress, not just as an athlete, but as a person. Louisiana is unlike anywhere else in the country. There's a vibe you get from people when you meet them. You can feel like you've known them for years. You get the most respectful people and the most ignorant people. But the ones I always think of are the first group. My mom lives about an hour away from me, so I try to see her as much as I can. She always wants me to stay focused, to do as much as I can to help provide for my family. She is so proud when I achieve big things, and nobody can brag as much as my mama. But she can do whatever she wants. She's earned that right. My races don't always go to plan, but as I get older, I'm learning to look at the small victories no matter the outcome. Sure, you might have to run faster, but if you walk away healthy, with an opportunity most people didn't have, and the opportunity to do it again, that's something to savor. Track and field is always about the long game. Every time I step on the track, I always feel like I've already won. If I never chose this direction in life, I have no idea what I would have become. So no matter the result, I step away with my pride, my dignity. Track and field is one of the best things to happen to my life. When I look back, I don't think there's anything I would do differently. People might be surprised by that because there's lots of things I'm not proud of, and without a doubt, there were times when I should have surrounded myself with better people, but I don't think it would have worked out any better if I went back and changed all that. I always had an idea of what I would do, and I never wanted to do what others did. The path I took is what made me, what got me here. And honestly, I don't think I could be in any better place than I am right now.
Thank you, Micah. Great job, Michael Wilkerson. The story of Tootie is a great one, and if you've watched all the videos and listened to his story in his own words, then you know that it wasn't always an easy road for Tootie. So how did Tootie end up in Morgan City? Was it luck? Was it fate? Was it destiny, or was it an act of God? It was August 29, 2005, when a hurricane named Katrina devastated New Orleans. After the storm, Miss Charlotte decided to load up the truck with 13-year-old Tootie and head west with her neighbor's husband, Joe Singleton, and their family. When they were passing through Morgan City, Mr. Joe said he needed a rest, so they took the Morgan City exit and asked if there were any shelters available in the area. Miss Charlotte did not know a soul in Morgan City at the time, but Reverend Terry Bunner at the New Tabernacle Church in Morgan City had a shelter and took them in. They stayed in that shelter for about 2 weeks before finding residence in Morgan City. Tootie enrolled in Morgan City Junior High School, and his experience, some good, some bad, began the journey of who he is today. There were many positive influences in Tootie's life that helped him in this journey, and I would like to acknowledge a few of them at this time. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. First off, Judge Kim Stansberry. Former Morgan City High School athletic director and head track coach at the time, Mark Millen. Morgan City High School track coach, Denver Chapman. Former Morgan City High School head basketball coach, Jeremy Whittington. Morgan City High School track coach, Gary Johnson. Former Morgan City High School head football coach, Brett Boniface. And unable to be with us tonight because an illness in the family, really was looking forward to this, LSU track and field coach, Dennis Shaver. Who's that?
Benny Brazil.
Benny Brazil? Oh, we have somebody here. Benny Brazil, where are you? Thanks for coming. I didn't get word. So at this time, I'm going to call Coach Jeremy Whittington to come up and say a few words. Let's welcome Coach Whit.
First off, I just want to say it's great to see all of you. It's been a very long time. I'm getting to see some of my old coworkers, old friends, old supporters of our program. And I'm looking across here. I found at least 5 players that I know we could start right now. I see Courtney. If you're not far from the 1s and 2s, we could get the crowd amped up the way we used to. It's great seeing you all here, and I look forward to talking to some of you afterwards. But I just want to say a few stories to share about Vernon. I met Vernon his freshman year. The absolute craziest thing I've ever seen as a coach, we conditioned before season started, and we used to run out of the parking lot onto Hickory. We would jump off. So preseason workouts, we would run a mile, at least a few days a week. We would take off out the parking lot on Hickory, go down to Veterans, make a square down Fig, and come back to the gym. And the first time we take off, Tootie's freshman year, and I had, I think Ryan and Bluff and them were still there. I had some really quick, fast guards that could run all day because we had to. We were very small back then. So they take off, and then I'm sitting there calling times as people are coming in. And I think it was somewhere around 5 minutes, 15 seconds, Tootie shows back up at the gym. And I'm looking at him, and he's a freshman. And most freshmen, they're scared to death of me because of my size. And I'm just barking like, well, okay, you went the wrong way. You did not come the correct way. Why are you here so fast? Because nobody is in sight. There's not another kid I can see in sight. And I asked my manager at the time, I said, well, did you go? Because I made them go down to the corner, make sure they all turn. So the only way you could cut it short is either cutting across the football field or the actual walking trail. I said, that's cutting off a lot of running. This kid, there's no way. And I don't know him that well at the time, and he's probably scared to death of me. So I get the other kids show up 2 minutes later at least, and I'm talking about guards that could run all day. And I asked him, I said, well, what happened with him? How does he get in here way before my seniors at the time? And they said, Coach, when he left the parking lot, he was gone. Like, he's gone. Like, we never saw him after the first turn. So I said, well, they didn't see him cut across the field maybe, but he's got to have cut off that route. So we come 2 days later, we're back on the back outside the back of the gym, and we start off on our run. I said, sent my manager down to the corner. He's going to watch him come down Veterans. I said, you're going to watch him, make sure he goes the right way. And I'm not exaggerating. This kid gets there in probably about 5 minutes, 5 seconds, cuts off 10 seconds on a mile. And I've never seen anybody run like that as a freshman. I've coached, at that time, a few years, and I said, that's a different kind of athleticism, different kind of speed, different kind of like in shape, the kind that I love as a coach because we like to get up and down the floor. So kids come running around. I asked the kids again, I'm like, same thing today? It was worse, Coach. Like, we didn't see him after about 100 yards out the parking lot. So I asked him if he ran track, and I had to do some investigating because at some point, correct me if I'm wrong, Pineville Junior High? I had some friends from college because I went to college in Pineville, and they knew about this kid. So I asked them questions. Well, Coach, I think he broke every record over here at Pineville Junior High for track. He long jump, high jump, he did everything. I said, okay, this makes a little more sense. So fast forward, we get to the basketball season, very coachable kid. I love this kid to death from day one because he just wanted to outwork everybody in there. I asked him about track. At the time, I wasn't coaching track. I know Coach Millett was the head coach. I asked him about track. I don't want to run track, Coach. Come to his sophomore year, starts getting a little more playing time. He moves up a little bit in the ranks with basketball. I said, well, what's the deal? You going to run track this year? You know, no, I'm not going to run track. So at this point, me and Coach Millett are, you know, we're pretty upset. Like, this kid needs to be on the track team. So before his junior year, I made him promise me that if he was going to be able to play basketball his junior year, he wasn't playing unless he ran track. Me and Coach Millett had this figured out. He's either running track or he's not playing basketball. I know that's a terrible thing to say as a coach, but I can see God-given ability and recognize it. And we finished his basketball season his junior year, and I held his hand after the season. I said, you swore to me you're going to get out there and run. Yes, sir, I'm going to go. He goes out there with Coach Millett. The rest, to me, was history just because I knew he was in the place he should be. The last story I'm going to share is his last game he ever played for me. And I cried with those boys, and it was a special, special group of kids that I got to coach. And I'm talking about an array of talent from football, basketball, track. I mean, it was really phenomenal. It was a special group. And his one thing, he wanted to talk to me. We went and ate, and we stayed at a hotel that night. And he came up to me, and my wife and I were talking about this on the way over here. And he said, Coach, I want to play college basketball. And I can't remember my exact words, but it went something like, if you play college basketball, I think I would have failed as a coach. Because I knew what was coming his senior year. And I said, you do me a favor. I said, you run track season. And if there's no offers for you from track, I said, I will go to the end of the earth, which I've done before. Bring players wherever they got to go. Bring them to a college, drop them off, let them work out. We will find you a scholarship. But I'm not doing that until you go out and run track. And that he did his senior year unbelievably, and it hasn't stopped. I remember the last thing, and this is the last little bit I'm going to give you. The last day before he left for college, I took him to eat. We went and ate some Mexican food somewhere. And I brought a little bag, and it wasn't anything. And by the way, I'm the only person that hasn't given you something yet tonight, which I feel bad about. I'll give you another hug. Those are priceless to some people, but I gave him I've never done this before, I gave him his practice uniform and a little gift bag to leave with. Tootie exemplified hard work in our program. He was absolutely the hardest working kid in that group of kids that I coached. And I say that because he's going to stay as long as it takes to get the job done. He's a coach's dream when it comes to working hard. And that work in his senior year, we had two words we went by, and they hated it because I took their brand new LeBron James shoes and I drew a big H with a magic marker on top of both of their shoes, and it had an H on each one, and they come in mad because they just got these shoes. I bought them, but they got these shoes for the season, and I put an H because I knew how talented we were that year. And I asked them to stay humble and hungry. And there's two things that as a coach, that kid has done for everything he's accomplished, which has been tremendous. Tootie, I'm proud that you've always stayed humble and hungry, and the success that you've had is because you took those two things and applied them to your life, and I'm very proud of you for that. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you having me up,
Thank you, Coach Witt. We do have one other coach that wants to speak, Coach Gary Johnson.
Good evening. First of all, I just want to thank God for having the honor and the privilege for all of us to come here today and pay homage to a very honorable young man. I want to say thanks to Principal Houma for making the phone call because I would not have missed it for anything. Thank our officials and all my coaching counterparts, but most importantly, I thank all of you that have come out and shown so much love for such an occasion. Where do I start? I'll start with humble beginnings. When I first came to Morgan City High School and coached the track and field 2011 season, I was more than excited. You know, it was an opportunity to come back and give back to a school that I can now stand here with Tiger pride, that was there for me and encouraged me and told me that I can do it. Coach Denny and I, when I finally made it here, Coach Denny and I had a Tiger Stadium moment. He took me into the Tiger stands, and the track team was gathering, and I'm just looking to see kind of what I have and see what I can make out of what I have. And then he pointed out, I said, now where is this Tootie guy that you're telling me about? And he pointed to him. I said, oh, that young man. I said, he has some very strong, small horse legs. And I immediately saw that, and I saw how he took his strides, and everything that I got from that. I said, Coach, he's a quarter horse. I mean, he's a quarter horse. And there he began. He has come from humble beginnings. You know, growing up in inner city New Orleans, and you guys witnessed and watched the film. That's what I first noticed in this young man. Thanks, Coach Witt, for having him come out and run track. But my first conversation I remember having with him, I said, okay, he's gonna either like me or he's gonna come out of a bag on me. But he was pretty much in a little sullen place because he did, of the results coming from his senior year of basketball. And he said, I said, hey, you want to run track? I mean, well, we didn't make it to the playoffs, so I'm here. I said, well, son, I said, you know what? I see some great things in you, and I said, you're gonna make it to state this year. Right from the very first conversation I had with this young man, because every coach desire is to have that one special athlete that comes along that you have the honor of mentoring and developing and encouraging. That's every coach's dream. Well, I feel so honored. I looked you in your eyes and I saw your disappointment, and you thought that your doors were closed. And I said, Vernon, you're going to make it to state this year, son. I said, now, what you rank, 48? I said, that's good, but no, 48 is not, that's not you. And I took the desperation that you gave me in your eyes, and I felt that, and I said, I've got to do everything in my power to make sure that this God-given, talented young man who has not come from great situations, he's not always heard, you can do this. And I made it a point as a coach to all of my students, to all of them, to let them know that you can do whatever you want to do. And Vernon, I'm going to put you on the spot, but I'm not, because I was going to say, give me the 5 rules of the house. But as the season went on, I slowly began to see that look that I first saw on his face begin to change. Because every day I would make a point to speak something positive in his life. Not just anything, something that he might not think that he can accomplish, or, oh no, but it ain't gonna happen, whatever, if it happens, no. You're going to run the 46 at the state meet. Oh, coach, you know, because it's 240, you're like, son, you're going to run the 46 at the state meet, and you even have the potential to win. Now, what makes Tootie special is that along with the road that we all have to travel, the road that shapes, makes, and molds us, sometimes it's not always a pretty picture. I walked the same road. And I had people there to get me through those most difficult times in my life when I didn't feel like I was anybody until they told me. And I made it a point to speak that into his life. And as he became a believer, the rest is history. I am so proud to have had the opportunity just to have you for a short period of time. You have been probably one of the best athletes that I had the honor to coach. He was meek in spirit, didn't even laugh too loud, but he had a presence. And when I began to have him believe in the tenacity that he has been exemplifying all of his life, to impart that into his track career, I said, when you graduate at the end of track season, your whole life is going to change. And he believed that. So thank you for making my coaching experience with you probably one I would never, ever forget. And you took it a step further, way further. I just said you could win state. But now he's an Olympic gold and silver medalist. And it speaks to his tenacity and his determination and his drive. And that's what I liked about him. He had a drive that was undeniable. It wasn't loud, but it was strong. And I'm glad to see that you have developed into a wonderful man, a great role model, and a son to your mother. So guys, let's just give him, yeah. Thank you for taking, I took it a notch, but you took it higher, and I thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Coach Gary. Wasn't bad trackster himself, was close to an Olympics way back when. He prepped at the University of Arkansas in track. So thank you, Gary, appreciate it. Before Tootie speaks, we're gonna have one little special presentation right now. At this time, I'd like to call up Tootie's 7-year-old nephew, Travis's son, Tamaj. Come on up here, Tamaj. Tootie, come on up. He's got a special award for you. Where's it at? Is this it? This it? Is that it? Yeah. Talk. Over here. Come over here. Get you on camera. You want to talk? You got to say something. Say Tootie. Uncle Tootie.
Good job, Uncle Tootie.
And now we'll hear from the man himself, Tootie.
I need a mic. Can y'all hear me?
They might not be able to. Yeah, just grab it. Flavor Flav.
Well, first I want to thank God for allowing me to be here first. Nothing without him. Also, it's many of you I want to thank personally for myself to even be in this position, from all my coaches, and for my family being here, my mom, my brothers, my girlfriend as well. She looking amazing. But for me to be here, it was a numerous amount of sacrifices I had to make. One of them was losing my hair, as you see. But the support that I have from the community, y'all accepting me in, me coming from New Orleans, it's me coming to Morgan City. It was one of those things whereas I didn't want to be here. I was upset at my mom for a very long time because I wanted to go back home and be with my friends, people that I was familiar with. But, I went through a lot of trouble here. Me and Judge Stansberry became great friends. But the journey and everything started here in Morgan City, and I'm super proud to be Morgan City community distinguished citizen. But like Coach Rich said, those two words, hungry and humble, something that driven me my entire life. Throughout high school, college, everything, I just stayed disciplined. I worked hard. I just stayed focused. But a lot of people might don't know this, but I always say this, my biggest achievement for myself is me graduating college. And I think people don't understand how much of a huge accomplishment that is for myself, coming from where I came from. And for me to have a degree was probably one of the biggest things that I hold down to this day. No matter the medals, no matter none of that stuff. And man, so many of y'all just want to thank y'all for being here tonight because it's means so much to me. I told my mama and everybody I probably won't cry, but I probably will when I get home. So, it's so many people here I just want to thank. So tonight, if I left you out or anything like that, please come up to me and hug me and let me know. And, but I'm extremely thankful for all of y'all for being here tonight. Tim Heaton, you did a great job. I appreciate you. This whole thing. All the coaches here, David Chapman, Coach Witt, Coach Gary, Coach Benny, he's still here. I don't know if he's still here. He's one of the LSU coaches who was with me throughout my time. And thank the mayor for being here, the senator, judge, everyone for being here tonight because y'all the one that inspired me to continue going on. With y'all support, hopefully we can get to 2028. But I have to take care of my body, do all the little things, and I'm extremely happy to be here. And I just want to let y'all know that I am, and we can celebrate the right way. And I bleed green and white. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Tootie. Coach Shaver couldn't be here tonight. Did speak with him on the phone yesterday. He planned on coming, but there was an illness in the family. But one thing he told me, and Tootie can attest to this, I told him, look, when your career's over, you need to come teach and coach at Morgan City High School. And when I was speaking to Coach Shaver yesterday, Coach Shaver told me that, I told Tootie that when his career is over, I have a job for him here at LSU as assistant track coach. I think he trumped us a little bit. So he may end up at LSU as a coach before it's over with. But that's the kind of guy he is. And Coach spoke so humbly of him and was so proud of him that it was nice to speak to him. I wish he could have been here tonight. We wanted to surprise you with that, Tootie, but he had an illness in the family, so he couldn't make it. So we have one more video to show, and it's going to touch on what you said before we close out tonight, and then a little special presentation at the end. So if we could play the video, everybody take a look at this video. It's going to repeat something that Tootie just said, and we're going to culminate the event after he says that. We'll get to the meet and greet. So we can have the video, please. Tootie, come over here for a second.
Honestly, the most meaningful thing, most greatest accomplishment that I do have right now is my college degree. And I don't think me being the first person in my family to graduate college, I don't think anything is going to top that unless I have like kids or get married or something like that. No moment is going to be bigger than me having my degree. So me having these medals and all these accomplishments is great. I work for it, but me having my degree is something that I probably will cherish for a very long time, especially being the first in my family, because I want to continue doing that for for my kids and the next generation, understanding that athletics is cool, it's temporary, but it's only temporary. But having an opportunity to take advantage of going to school and get my degree is something that I cherish the most. And I want to thank Dennis Shaver for believing in me, and bringing me to LSU for me to live out that dream.
And you heard him say he thanked Coach Shaver was a big part of his life. Well, Coach Shaver couldn't make it today, but he did with technology today send us a few words. So at this time, we'd like to play Coach Shaver's message to Tootie.
Hello, Vernon.
Wait, we need
Coach Shaver, of course.
Hold up, stop the press. Wait, and Tootie! And here he comes. You rewind that a couple seconds. It was good to be here, but did have you in the house we are. We're gonna start it over.
Believing in me and bringing me to LSU for me to live out that dream.
Hello, Vernon. This is Coach Shaver, of course. Just want you to know how happy and proud we are of you being an LSU graduate. I do want to let you know that both Connie and I are sorry we couldn't be there this evening. But at the end of the day, this evening's about you, Vernon, and how proud everyone here at LSU is, not only that you graduated, but the way in which you represent LSU every day of your life. We're so proud that you're an LSU grad. Go Tigers.
Yeah, Judge Kim Stansberry could come up. Tootie, we understand that you were unable to walk in your 2019 graduation ceremony at LSU due to track commitments, so we wanted to recreate that experience for you and the people who love you.
I appreciate it.
We hope Coach Shaver, who planned to be here tonight, will be able to do this, but instead, we did the next best thing. Judge Kim Stansberry. If we can get his family over here, we're going to take a picture with the family, please. Vernon, Tootie, Norwood. We played a little 2011 for you, too. Everybody good? Got it? Congratulations, Tootie. All right, before we close the speaking part of the program tonight, there are so many people that we do need to thank for making this celebration happen. A big thank you to all of our sponsors and the Friends of Tootie Committee for putting this together. We'd like to thank the Chamber of Commerce, Morgan's Restaurant for that good food, and the Morgan City Auditorium staff for their assistance in setting up. We'd like to close our ceremony with the rousing rendition of God Bless America, sung by Patterson Mayor Rodney Grogan. And at the end of the song, we ask that everyone line up. If you haven't met Tootie and taken a picture with him yet, he's more than willing to do that. You can do it right over here. You'll be able to see his gold medals, his silver, and his bronze medals. So we ask that everyone come and meet and greet the man of the hour at the God Bless America. So here's Mayor Grogan. Thank y'all.
Before I start, I would like to say this. Thank you, Tim Email, and thank you, the committee. I do want to recognize and say that Lil Wesley Williams was the one that was supposed to be the singer here on tonight, but he lost his grandmother, so they called me in. But Tootie, I'm going to tell you this. I put a lot of rubber on the track at Bernie Moore, marching with LSU's band. And Clarence Robertson said, oh, well, we know you're going to wear LSU when you get there. Man, I'm so proud of you. And the city of Patterson got two things in common. I was born in New Orleans on Hurricane Betsy, and I'm an LSU graduate. So, you know, God is good. And I just want to let you know that the city of Patterson, along with Morgan City and all the St. Mary Parish, was so proud. And Miss Charlotte, we gave the key to Miss Charlotte and to Vernon prior to the ceremony, so they have a key to the city of Patterson. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Just told my wife I've never seen a gold medal before. That's nice. It's impressive. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's wonderful.
What a proud night here in Morgan City as Vernon Norwood brings back his gold medal and his silver medal for a lot of people in line to meet him and witness what true greatness is all about. His story tonight was phenomenal, how he came from the inner city of New Orleans. His mama took the Morgan City exit after Hurricane Katrina, and the rest is history. He stayed a long time in Morgan City, and I'm going to move out of the shot as people now start moving in to meet Vernon Norwood. What a special moment here in Morgan City. Certainly a homecoming that is worth telling the story. Charlotte, what does tonight mean for you? Oh, God, what a great night in Morgan City.
Yes, it was. I wasn't expecting the crowd, and I would like to thank everyone that came from far and near, my family from Lafayette, my family from New Orleans, the community of Morgan City, everyone here. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart.
What made you take that Morgan City exit?
Well, my neighbor, he got tired of driving, and the traffic was backed up, so we just stayed,
Yeah. You were just trying to get away from Katrina.
Yes.
Got on the road, and Morgan City was the place that God made you pull into.
Yes, it was, and we had a chance to go back, but we didn't. So we just said, I asked them, said, y'all want to go back? They said, whatever you want to do, Mom, and we stayed. Because my first concern was the safety of my children. I love my city, don't get me wrong, but my safety was a concern. I don't know what would have happened if we would have went back.
Yeah. What is it like to be a mom in the stands or watching on TV whenever Vernon was running, and then all of a sudden Vernon wins a gold medal and a silver medal? What's that like as a mom?
Well, it's hard to describe because you see it on TV to other people, but when it's you, it's reality. This is real, and I know how they feel, and I know they feel me.
Yeah. And he's such a humble young man,
yes.
And he's just so personable, and it's got to be great as a mom to see that from a son.
Yes, it is, because we didn't have much, coming up, and I made the best of what we had, being a single mother with 4 boys, I did the best what I could with them, They didn't never disrespected me, never gave me no trouble. I told them I love them daily. They told me they love me daily. And one day, Tootie told me, he said, Mama, I got you.
And he did.
Yes, and I love all of them.
And to see some of your friends and to see some of the schoolmates that he went to school with, waiting to see him again, they're all proud.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. What kind of advice do you have for moms out there? And you've been through it. He said it. You said it. The video said it tonight. He was surrounded by some tough environments when he was growing up, but somehow y'all made it.
Okay, just because I always told them, just because you're in the environment, you don't have to be a part of the environment. Don't let nobody, make you do nothing you don't want to do. You think for yourself.
Be strong.
Be strong. And keep God first. Thank you.
Not yet. I'm gonna wait. Have our rested. it like taking a picture with a gold and silver medalist in the Olympics?
It's an inspiration because that gave me a chance to know a meaning of do better in my life, and if I keep training and work hard and keep moving forward, like all the coaches that train him, my coach can do the same way and get me to state and probably to the Olympics someday.
You got a lot of medals, and you got to play. What do you run?
I run a 4x2, 4x4, 400-meter dash, and javelin.
What's your time in the 400-meter?
400-meter dash is a 50 flat.
Okay, all right. So that's an inspiration behind you. What did he tell you when you talked to him?
He told me if I ever need any advice, I can just talk to him, and whatever advice he give me, just move forward and take it with me.
Well, good luck to you, and great talking with you, and good luck in the future.
Yes, sir. I represent Morgan City High School.
Morgan City?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, you gonna be back to that?
Hold it up just a little bit. Right there. Perfect.
So Samantha, all the accolades that Vernon is getting, what's it like to be the girlfriend and go around with him everywhere and to see everything that's going on? And he's such a humble guy, but you can tell they love him in Morgan City.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, Vernon is so amazing, and the community, they see it, they know it. His family comes from such a great community and family, and just kind of being his partner in all of this has just been great to see how he's managed all of the success that he's had this year, and also the fame that comes with it, and just like his humility in all of it, and his focus on just bettering himself daily, like in every single way. I think that speaks to the character that he has, and I think, you know, with anybody else it might be difficult, but he makes everything so much easier. So yeah.
He has a great story coming from the inner city, where so many things seem like they could have went wrong in his life. And he said he dabbled in a few things, but he was able to pull himself out of it and be a beacon of light. Look at the young kids in line today that are they're going, you know, they heard it, and you know they're going to try to live it. What a great message.
Right, right. Yeah, I think he's just such a great role model. You know, tonight I feel like the message was humility and staying humble, and I think that speaks exactly to the character that Vernon has. And just to see how he operates and how he inspires the youth and inspires the people around him, I think his leadership shows in every capacity of the person that he is.
How did you meet him?
So I used to run track. I do not run anymore, but so we have a lot of mutual friends. So during the time of the Tokyo Games, I was competing as well. So we kind of met through track and field, and a lot of mutual friends that we have. And I didn't meet one person that said anything negative or wrong or bad about Vernon. He's just such a great person, and his personality and the character that he has just like carries in every single room. So I think seeing the respect that everybody had for him, I was like, who is this Vernon? Like, I didn't know who he was. And then, you know, meeting him, he's just such a great person. And so we kind of connected and clicked very easily after.
I saw in the video, he comes across real quiet, but he's got a great sense of humor.
Yeah, Vernon's hilarious. Yeah. He's probably like, I think he can make a joke of anything. He's that type of guy. So he lightens the mood everywhere he is. And I think, like, you see the camaraderie and you see the team dynamic that he has with his partners on the 4x4, and like it shows. And so he's just kind of the person to brighten every single room that he enters.
Samantha, thank you for joining us. Good luck to y'all on your journey, but what a great journey it is.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Love you, honey.
So what was it like meeting an Olympic gold medalist?
Not good. Like,
Pretty awesome.
What do you have in your hand?
a signature of him.
Yeah. Do you have an autograph on there?
Yep.
Let me see. Can I see? Wow, that is fantastic. So what are you going to do with the cards?
I'm gonna give one to my grandma and one for me to put up on my house.
And that was nice to think of your grandmother. So you going to frame them? All right. Give me a thumbs up for the camera.
Awesome. Thank you.
lucky I named her behind my hand. She is so proud when I see big things. And nobody can bring as much as my mom. She can do that. She's earned that. My wishes are always with her. But if I get older, I'm going to make small victories remember that I want. Show them what I do my best.
That's the band, huh?
Make sure y'all get a picture with him.
Oh yeah, we'll do a little interview with him.
That's all his old coaches right there.
What a great night for you to come back and just to see the accomplishments that you have, and you're wearing them tonight. But to see the young kids that came up so impressed by the message that you have sent, what does tonight mean to you?
It means a lot. I don't have enough words to describe how tonight went. They did an extremely great job with getting everyone together. I felt extremely loved and appreciated, so I'm so thankful. You know, I'm so emotional right now. There's so many feelings that I have inside that I'm just so appreciative for the city that came together. This community did a great job representing me, and it means a lot to me. I'm extremely happy.
What was it like when you made that journey? And of course, we all know the story. Y'all turned down the Morgan City exit. You stayed in Morgan City for a while. Then you went on to college. You ended up at LSU. Had a great career. But when you finished those Olympics and earned those medals, describe to us how that felt.
I think coming to Morgan City was probably the best thing that happened to my life. It impacted me in so many ways. So many people here in this community impacted my life, and I'm forever grateful to them. I'm forever faithful to the city of Morgan City. Like I said, I bleed green and white, and I'm gonna forever be here. And I'm so happy to not only represent myself but represent the city of Morgan City, also New Orleans as well, and the state of Louisiana. So, you know, it means a lot, and to show that all my hard work and dedication, you know, no matter where you come from, you know, you can achieve big things if you just continue to work hard and be dedicated to your craft.
That message you sent tonight to everybody, that no matter where you come from or how tough it is growing up or who you're surrounded by, and your mom made a good point too, you can always make your own choice and get out of that and better your life.
Yes, I mean, I love my mother to death. She, you know, she did a great job raising all four of my brothers, us together. So, you know, having that understanding of like what it takes to be a man, it just takes to be a better person, better brother, better friend. You know, that's what I strive to be. Just try to be great in all aspects, to be better to people, and you know, I think that led me to where I am today. So I'm very thankful for that, and I'm still growing, still learning to be a person. I mean, to be a better person. But we all not perfect, but that's what we strive to be. Is try to be better every single day. You know, whether it's with athletics, you know, whether it's with work and every single thing. So I'm extremely proud of myself of how far I came, and you know, hopefully I can continue to keep going.
Yeah. How's your life changed since you got those medals?
It's changed very, very quickly. Even coming from the last Olympics, I think each year I get a little bit of recognition from a lot of people. A lot of people starting to notice me a little bit more. But you know, the most important thing, I'm still growing as a person, still learning new things. So each day my life is changing, you know, because each day I'm learning something new. So, you know, I just want to say the Olympics changed me or anything like that, but every day I'm changing because I'm just striving to be a better person.
Morgan City proud, New Orleans proud, Louisiana proud.
Oh yeah, go Tigers, go everything.
Yeah. Congratulations, great night for you, and certainly a role model, and what a great story.
Thank you, sir, I appreciate it.
All right.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bourke, know your rights.